go, baby. On with the truth. This will be the first time I'm gonna be able to see Nikki in the free world.
I have always kind of been attracted to the bad boy.
Every time I go to sleep, I think I'm gonna wake up and none of this is happening. I'm happy. Right.
Will they go from cellmates to soulmates?
When I first saw a picture of Lisa, I thought that's a really pretty girl.
She can be a professional scammer.
Well, she can't be scamming too many people now. She's in jail.
I met Josh when I was a corrections lieutenant. I would wear different wigs to change my appearance. He flushed his ring down the toilet.
They're both really hot-tempered, probably like a tornado meets a volcano.
Nicole is beautiful, has a great personality. Can't stand materialistic people.
I can't wait to go shopping.
How much money have you spent on her in a year and a half?
20, 30,000.
On what?
Hey, baby.
Doug is not the first convict that I've ever been with, but Doug is it, and the third one is the charm.
Who's the boss? You need me to start back orders again.
Growing up in an upper middle class community, I definitely felt their expectations with anyone I date. I have a boyfriend and he's in prison.
Oh,
girl.
No. Lisa. Oh.
No sex till I get my boobs done.
You just got here and you already tested. That's really up.
I gave up everything for you.
Always nagging at me, Courtney.
If somebody pisses me off, I might go back.
You don't know everything about Douglas. Junior's a dog.
No, you sitting in here in my house making a joke out of me.
This little piece of I'm done.
What have I got myself into?
Come on, D, what you looking for, though? Act like you know. Oh, this stuff looks disgusting. Ugh.
What can I do for you today?
Oh, thank God. I'm doing this for my girlfriend, and I gotta be honest with you, I don't have a clue what I'm looking for.
White wine, red wine?
Well, actually, she wants white, red, and pink.
Oh, very good.
I am very romantic, or a hopeless romantic, if you want to call it that.
This side over here has got like the stuff that's $25 to actually $300.
My relationship history is kind of sad. You know, I feel like I'm a nice-looking guy. I'm humble. I have everything going for myself. I got my own place. I got my own car. So, you know, I always envisioned that I would be married by the time I was 28. And here I am, 33, and I'm still not married, so. But I never give up on that dream. Hello?
This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm in the wine store.
At the wine store?
Yeah, baby, I'm getting 3 bottles. Nicole is the love of my life. Beautiful, nice body, and most importantly, great personality. I can't stand materialistic people. I can't stand shallow people.
Do you have my money?
Well, we might have to. Nah, you know I got your money. I met Nicole on a prison website called Paper Dolls. She's been in prison for 4 years for robbery. You wouldn't expect her to be the type of person to rob somebody, you know? But looks can be deceiving. Even the most beautiful people can be inmates, you know? All right. You ready for this?
Are you ready?
Girl, I've been ready for a year and a half. We about to go on this.
Well, I've been ready for 4 years. So what are you talking about?
Nicole and I have been dating for a year and a half, but we haven't even spent no time outside them walls yet. Now she's getting out in 2 days, and I'm ecstatic.
I love you.
I love you too, baby. Nicole and I are engaged. Hope she like this. I kind of did an impromptu proposal to her on one of our visitations, and she said yeah. So when Nicole gets out, I can see us, you know, setting up a wedding and everything and getting married. Well, I'm not gonna need you no more. I bought this shortly after I started talking to Nicole because, listen, I have an extremely high sex drive. I'm also loyal. I didn't want to cheat on her, so I was like, you know what? Let me go get something to satisfy that urge when I need it. My little sex toy or torso that I got, whatever you want to call it, I've actually named her Nicole Jr. Nothing wrong with that. These hoes used to be a lot smaller than they are now. I think sex with Nicole is gonna be great. I have no doubts in my mind that, you know, if she's great in bed, we get you all cleaned off. She told me she's never been with a black guy, so once I do finally get to sink my teeth into that, I don't think she's gonna go back. What up, boy?
What up?
Chillin'. Derek is my best friend. I've known that man for 27 years.
You really bought her these Michael Kors?
That's what she wanted.
And damn AirPod.
That's what she wanted. Got the phone.
Oh my God. You really bought this iPhone?
I'm her man, dog. Yeah, I got her iPhone.
So you her man, her provider, her everything, huh?
Yeah. And of course.
Oh,
look,
my
dog,
God.
She gotta
Are
go.
you serious?
She gotta go shopping, bro.
What the is this? You bought your white girl. That's what you did.
I bought me a white girl.
That's what.
No, man.
It's too much. It's way too much for somebody he just met. He's just a sick high school puppy love. It's time to grow up.
So because you talked to her for a year and a half, she just deserves $1,000 walking out of prison. She held your conversation, talked to you for a year and a half, and she just look at it. You put a down payment on her.
Come on.
That's what we doing?
He looks like a sucker, but hopefully it works out in his favor. Do I believe it will? No.
She has over $3,000 on the bed. You don't make that damn much.
Bro, I make $24 an hour.
Congratulations. And how much do you have left for yourself? $4 an hour? Because Nicole get the other 20. Dumbass.
Hello.
Your handbag is so cute.
Thank you. My boyfriend is gonna be released from jail, so I'm gonna pick him up. So I need to look really good for him. Something really cute. Blue's his favorite color.
Okay.
You know, I definitely want it to be like really sexy, some no panties type stuff. I think my friends would describe me as kind of extra bougie, fancy, maybe sometimes over the top. Like, it just depends on who you ask.
I didn't know how you felt about glitter.
I love glitter.
Yes.
Glitter's everything. I probably picked up the trait of wanting everything nice, from the cars to where I live, my appearance. You know, that comes from like my mom. But, you know, when it comes to men, I just like them a little edgy. Ray is my boyfriend, and we've been dating now for about 9 months. I met Ray on social media because we have one mutual friend. He sent me a message. It was just like a really genuine, like, hey, how are you? He said, it's going pretty good. I'm a little locked down right now. I didn't know what he meant by that. It took all the way until a video chat, and, you know, I kind of saw the kind of like white brick wall behind him. I was like, are you in jail? Like, for real? Ray was arrested for being in the possession of narcotics with the intent to distribute and was sentenced to almost 4 years in prison.
Oh, finally.
Hey!
Hi, friend.
What's good, sis?
Hey, friend.
We kind of picked a few items, and I just need something, you know, covered up, but I still might not have panties on.
You want something to hug that booty? Something legs?
Some legs,
Are we
you know.
showing legs? You got a bunch of it? As long as she don't have cheeks hanging, she all right.
I'm definitely ready to have sex. So these would have been the Popeyes and shorts. I definitely look forward to having that in-house. So you could just get it whenever you want. I think this is pretty appropriate.
If you met my family,
You met my family, you'd understand.
Oh, that would be perfect. What is Papa and Mama gonna say?
They don't know anything about this. These past, like, 8, 9 months, they know nothing.
So what you gonna do about that? Like, so how you feel?
All I do is just worry about what they think,
Yeah, I told you
tiptoe
that, yeah.
around them. I'm an adult now, like.
You gonna tell them when?
I need to tell him soon.
Really?
If I want to be with him and he makes me happy, that's what it is, you know?
I say Fat, Black, and Bald messed it up for everybody. Your ex, like, ruined it for everybody after him.
I was in a relationship with a guy for about 3 years, and the physical abuse in the relationship got to the point where he put his hands on me. I called the police, pressed charges, and he went to jail. My thing is, if I'm moving forward from, you know, that traumatizing event, is it fair for my mom 5 years later to continue to say she was traumatized? I think she's gonna do that forever.
Of course.
But
Because we all went through it with you. Like, you went through it, but we all went through it. I do get where her family's coming from. How Britney was raised, it's like, we didn't raise you to accept a felon. And it's just like, okay, well, why you keep selecting these individuals and bringing these individuals into your life? Like, haven't you had enough? You're not helping the situation either.
If I don't bring, like, a lawyer or somebody home, my mom's gonna yell she's traumatized still. Like, she wants somebody not even my level better. I'm extremely nervous that my family won't be supportive of my decision. My parents always instilled in me to work hard, and from a young age, I definitely felt their expectations on me. So I can understand where they're coming from, but I'm getting older, I'm 33. I want to get married as soon as possible once he gets out. Everybody just needs to get on board at this point.
I don't agree with that. If you say so, we'll see how it all turns out.
When I first saw a picture of Lisa, I thought that's a really pretty girl.
Well, listen, I don't look anything like those pictures right now. I look just like my brother.
Hello?
Did you get to appeal?
No, I haven't called her yet.
You're fucking on it. You need me to start back orders again.
Doug is a little bit of a control freak. I think it's cute.
He sounds like a 6.5-foot baby.
How much money have you spent on her in a year and a half?
20, 30 pounds.
On what?
Doing all right, Dougie? Stop asking. Okay, sorry. I'm a color in the lines, play by the rules type person. I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years. I have never been in trouble with the law. In fact, I don't even jaywalk. But when it comes to, like, relationships, that's really not the case. Hey, guys. Hi. I have always kind of been attracted to the bad boy.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, busy. Get ready for, Doug coming home. I decided to go online and meet men in prison, I think because I just haven't met let me this accountant over here who really knows how to whip my ass around and give it to me the way I like it, you know what I mean? That, to me, is romance. Got all this bologna ready for his arrival.
Was that 9 pounds of bologna?
Yeah. Do you think this is enough, then?
Yeah, I think that's enough for a couple years.
I've known Douglas for approximately a year and a half. When I first seen a picture of Doug on the dating website, I just thought that he just had this mysterious look about him. Doug is hot. He's that big 6'5" guy with all the tattoos, but inside he's just a big giant teddy bear.
What was he in jail for again?
He's in for felony firearms. Drive by. Doug is not the first convict that I've ever been with, but out of the 3 convicts that I have dated, Doug is it, and the third one is the charm.
The first time he was in jail was for?
Home invasion.
How old was he?
17. He's been incarcerated about 11 years now.
And you're good with that?
I don't know. I guess everybody has a past. Doug, he loves hard, plays hard, you know, like he's spontaneous. He was like, I don't care what you say, you're gonna marry me. So I married Doug 4 months ago, which is technically 10 months into our relationship.
Why so much baloney?
It's like a seduction technique. I got the 4 Bs.
The 4 Bs.
He wants boobies,
Boobies.
non-alcoholic booze, bologna, and jobs.
And the bologna sandwich would be the first thing you'll have?
Nuh-uh, it's gonna be this. Even though Doug and I have been married for months, we have not been able to consecrate the marriage. It's against the law to have a conjugal visit in the state of Michigan. But I have touched the goods. I don't want to like explain how the jobs took place, but they took place.
So, how are you and Doug Jr. getting along since you have to help parent?
We have a good relationship, you know, we talk, we communicate, we respect one another, listen to one another. You know, we're pretty open with things. Yeah, really.
That's
yeah,
great.
it is. Doug's son, Dougie, came to live with me 3 months ago. It's been an adjustment period, basically, of being a single mom. I was always so used to just taking care of myself, but I don't know, I enjoy taking care of them.
Uh-oh.
My phone ding. Let me get that.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Hello?
Hey, honey, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just sitting at the house. I got Don and Kobe here. So you ready to come home or what?
I was done with when I got arrested the first time. Did you go to my PO?
No, I haven't called her yet.
It seems like you're funny, honey. You need me to start blocking orders again.
Can we talk about Dougie for a second? He won't come out of his room.
As long as he's got someone like you to, you know, baby him and feel sorry for him, he's going to continue to play that role, too. That he's a victim. Why don't you go try to baby him, victim him, and to cooperate? Now, who's the boss?
Dougie Bear's the boss.
I love you. Bye.
Thank you for using.
He's scrappy. Doug is controlling. He's a little bit of a control freak. He likes to bark orders. I think it's cute. It's just him flexing. I call it flexing.
So he's never been an adult out in society, ever?
Nope.
He sounds like a 6.5-foot baby. I'm really scared this is not gonna go the way she wants it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a real show.
No, we're just
concerned.
We just want to make sure that you have the right goals, plans.
I've never had that feeling where it's like I look at someone and I can't live without them.
I just want it to go good.
For him to not be who he said or who I thought that he was supposed to be this past year and a half, it would destroy me. I've got the right prisoner this time.
You sure she's just not milking the pump, bud?
My approximate worth right now is about $2.3 million.
About to put a dent in your pocket, right?
You're gonna put a big dent in my pocket, baby.
She may be using him as a sugar daddy.
I met Josh when I was a corrections lieutenant. The first rules for working in a prison is don't date an inmate. They fired me. Is there a possibility that his parole officer could say you can't spend time with your wife?
Absolutely.
You guys ready for Daddy to be home? I'm excited to have somebody to help me make the bed finally. I don't know what he wants to wear. He's into this fashion of skinny jeans for dudes. Show off all their curves too nowadays. He cares more about looks than I do. My relationship history, I didn't date a lot because I have horrible taste in men. I am 30 years old and I'm on my third marriage. More than anything in life, I want to be a wife.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Hello?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Sorry, dude. Really about to be over with.
I can't believe it's here. Like, this is real life. I met Josh when I was a corrections lieutenant. Josh was sentenced at 18 years old for burglary. I went through Josh's cell and I pulled a bunch of his writings talking about how he felt abandoned and alone and he didn't know where he fit in, and that resonated with me. I was like, wow.
So are you coming tomorrow, babe?
I mean, I need to check my calendar, see if I'm not busy.
All right, well, you check your calendar and make sure you're not busy for your husband's release, okay?
Yes, you lame.
Put whatever on hold.
Josh and I got married 6 months after we started dating. Josh proposed to me by getting my portrait tattooed on his arm and the words, "Will you marry me?" And I told him, absolutely, I'll marry you. There was a wedding, but Josh and I were not at it. It was a double proxy marriage, so two people stood in our place and we were married. I'm also going to be meeting with a lawyer about seeing where you can parole home.
That'd be lovely as hell if that happens.
1 minute left.
Well, baby, I gotta get off. I love you.
I'm frustrated because Josh is about to be released. He has been denied parole at our home.
It's good to see you.
You too. We are married. This is our life together. You should live that with your spouse.
What's going on with you and your husband?
We still have not been able to visit.
Still?
Still. Right now, they've denied him coming to live at our home.
What reason are they giving as to why he wouldn't be able to come back to your home?
The only thing people are saying, maybe it's because you're on probation. One of the first rules for working in a prison is don't date an inmate. I knew that it was like a rule. I didn't know it was a law. So when I would visit with Josh, I would wear different wigs to change my appearance. I was able to visit with Josh for about 8 weeks before I was caught. They fired me. I was sentenced to 60 days in jail. I'm currently serving 2 years of sentenced probation. He's able to quarantine with me for 14 days. After that, though, he has to go live away from me.
Yeah, you're in a difficult spot here. There's very limited things you can do because they are given a wide amount of discretion as to what rules or conditions that are placed on someone that's placed on parole.
Is there a possibility that his parole officer could say you can't spend time with your wife?
Yeah, absolutely. They have that discretion. Courtney is still on supervision and she's on probation and she's being overseen by a sheriff now. She needs to be compliant with the rules and conditions that she has to abide by. I think you're without options and that he needs to comply with the rules and conditions that are set forth.
There's a potential that my husband and I can be separated from living with each other for up to 3 years. I believe it's because the state still wants to with us even when he's out of prison, but no matter what, I will be with my husband. Okay.
There you go. 2 more, Stanley.
Gotta warm up.
Oh, come on, quit being so damn selective. That was pretty weak.
Yeah. All right.
So, give us our vicarious treat for this morning. What's going on with the cutie pies?
Well, you know, they're out there, but they're hard to find sometimes. But since my wife passed away, I'd say it's been about 100, 125 gals I've dated. Ever since I've been dating, I've been a one-woman man. It's enough to take care of one, let alone two. But I don't like being alone. I do offer certain advantages to somebody. My approximate worth right now, and of course it varies, but it's about $2.3 million.
I mean, for me, I don't think I would want to be single these days.
Yeah. Since I lost my wife, Jean, the dating scene has produced a lot of dates, but very little substance. Back in the day, dating was simple. You just meet somebody and go in to get a milkshake or something. Those days are long gone.
I knew Teresa, and then you showed me a picture of Nadia, and then now...
There was some in between.
And then you sprung Lisa on me. How'd you meet her?
Online. I meet everybody online. There's no time.
Are you a swipe right or a swipe left guy?
Both.
Both?
Both. I'm a switch hitter, you know?
All right. Have you met her in person?
Oh, yeah. We went out about 3 times. It was a year and a half ago. I can't remember anymore. I met Lisa on Seeking Arrangement. She was looking for a high-quality guy. When I first saw a picture of Lisa, I thought that's a really pretty girl. Very, very pretty face and smile. Just somebody that you would like to be seen with.
When do you pick Lisa up?
Saturday.
From where?
It's up in Chillicothe, the Women's Correctional Institute. First time we met, we had a very enjoyable conversation on the deck with some red wine and had sex and kissed. Really hit it off. After our last day, she vanished, and I just didn't know what happened. I got a message on my phone. It said to call Lisa at this number, she's in trouble. And it was the Vandalia Women's Correctional Institute. She was selling drugs, narcotics. And that's what landed her in jail.
Oh, she's cute.
Oh, yeah. Got another one here for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Healthy.
She's very healthy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Them are from a year and a half ago. I haven't seen her in 8 months, so she says her hair's all messed up now. And
she looks familiar. I might have dated her grandmother.
One of the things I like about her the most is that she's approaching 40. She's not hurt all the time. All these gals I've dated, their knee hurts, their back hurts, their arm hurts. I prefer younger women. The intimacy is a lot more fun, in my opinion. Age is a number. That's all it is. It's Lisa.
This is a prepaid collect call from Lisa.
Hey, what are you doing, sweetheart?
It's all done. I signed all my paperwork today.
Beautiful. We gotta get some clothes and get you makeup.
About to put a dent in your pocket, right?
You're gonna put a big dent in my pocket, baby.
I sure am.
That's all right. You're worth it.
My gut feeling and my real major concern is that she may be using him as a sugar daddy. Lisa, I'm Dash. I'm looking forward to meeting you.
I'm Jim, me as well.
I showed him your picture.
Well, listen, I don't look anything like those pictures right now. Right now, I look just like my brother.
Well, now, come on. I can't believe that. Your features are too pretty. You can't look like a boy.
Well, it's the truth. What's on the inside that counts, you know, right?
Well, that's 100% right. I'm sure ready to get you, baby.
I bet you're excited you're dating someone half your age.
That's right. You know, you can't go wrong with that.
You just gotta keep up, so eat lots of Powerball.
Yeah, I'm going to. All right. I love you, and I can't wait to see you.
You have 1 minute left. All right. Well, I'm excited, too. I'll see you soon.
See you, babe. Bye.
Yeah, they call them sugar babies and sugar daddies.
Yeah.
You sure she's just not milking the pump, bud?
I got a good feeling this time. I got a good feeling that my luck is changing this time.
Good.
I think this is the end of my search. I probably spent about $5,000 on Lisa. I don't care what they think if she's using me for money. That's their opinion, that's their thoughts, and who cares? I love her. I can't wait to be with her again. I can't wait for her to get out.
Just hide the good silverware Saturday.
She gets out in 2 days.
This girl just wants to use you. He's making a huge mistake. I'm watching her.
He's actually gonna be here today. I'm very nervous to see if anything changes when Josh gets out.
All right, let's get this mirror up on the wall.
What do you want it?
Like, I don't know. Where's 6'5" on the tape measure? I am 4'10" and a half. Doug is 6'5". I can only see half of myself in the mirror now.
I can't help that you're half the mirror height.
Is he gonna fit this bed?
Is it a queen size bed?
Yeah.
You need a king.
Like we've wondered if like the face to crotch ratio, like if you were to 6'9", if that would be off?
From head to pelvis, you're what?
Would I be to my mouth to my crotch?
I guess.
Yeah, every inch counts.
Like for laser, dude. Yep, you're dead. I'm about to get this. Screw it.
Mind if I have a seat over here, Dougie?
Sure.
So,
Oh no, he's trying to go to the secret area.
I've been having Dougie for about the past year on the weekends, but since the pandemic has started, I've had him for the past couple of months, nonstop. How's it going on there?
Not so well. I'm dying a lot.
Dying a lot? Dougie's been through quite a bit for a 12-year-old boy.
Bro, I hate this dude used to glitch. Look, I can't damage him.
What's a glitch?
It's like a bug that the game has it fixed.
His mother is struggling with a very severe drug addiction. I'm concerned about the way Dougie's relationship is going to be with his dad and where I fit in as stepmom. Do you mind, like, maybe just kind of putting the game to the side a bit? I just wanted to talk about a couple things.
Sure.
Put the controller down. So, you know, Dad's coming home soon.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it?
I'm gonna punch him in the stomach for being a douche and not wanting to take care of his kid.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give him a hug.
How do you think Dad's gonna be when he gets home?
He's gonna have a lot of rules. Rules that make little kids like me suffer.
But you know he loves you very much.
Mm-hmm. If it's what I have to do to, like, further my relationship with my dad and to be able to, like, bond with him, then it's fine. I just want to spend time with him, get to see him. I hope that we can, like, be together as, like, a family.
Dad's gonna have to figure out where he fits in, the two of us here.
Yep.
You know, we kind of have our own routine going.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I'm probably not supposed to allow you to play video games.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. He's gonna have to answer to me. I definitely want to make Dougie's life better. More than anything, do you have faith that Dad's gonna do okay this time?
Yep. Because he has you. Put him in check.
In the future, I do plan to adopt Dougie. And also, Doug and I are thinking about having kids, like, ASAP. This is something that I've been waiting for my whole life. I know you want to pick that controller up so bad, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Awkward silence moment.
I know, this is normal.
I still don't know if I'm ready to tell my mom Nicole's getting out in a couple days. But knowing my mama, it's gonna be a mess. My mom does not approve of Nicole. She just feel like I'm setting myself up for failure. My mom's opinion means a lot to me, but, you know, she thinks that everybody is out to get me. It don't matter whether they're in prison or out. I tell my mom all the time, I can bring the Virgin Mary in here to you and you'll find something wrong with them. Knock, knock. Mama, smell good up in here, man.
Yeah, it does,
What up, scrub?
Oh, what's up?
You just in time to join me. Go wash your hands.
My God, my mama don't play. My mama used to strike fear into me as a kid.
How you gonna ease it?
I got it. I'm a Marine, I can handle this. My dad was always the nice one. I didn't get to see him that often because he was in the Marine Corps and my parents weren't together, but I became a Marine because of him.
So when you gonna come over here and fix my screen door?
When I get some free time.
What are you so busy doing?
Oh, actually, she gets out and 2 days.
Oh, really? So I finally get a chance to meet this young lady.
Well, I mean, yeah, we need to go over some ground rules when you do meet her.
Did he just say ground rules?
Yeah, you gotta act right. Look, just be nice, all right?
You don't tell me.
This could potentially be your next daughter-in-law.
No, you don't.
So I want y'all to get along, you know? Why you look like that?
You want to pretend that you don't know what the look is for? You just got out of a relationship almost identical to this one, and you lost yourself in it.
Before I met Nicole, my last serious girlfriend was a girl named Chelsea. I actually met her while she was in prison on a website online. All I seen was blonde hair and big boobs. I'm not even gonna lie. She would tell me everything I wanted to hear, and I thought it was all gospel. But once she got out, you know, she changed. She seemed to be all about money, and she didn't want to see me. And when I fell out with Chelsea, shortly afterwards, I met Nicole.
Son, I just feel like you've been through too much to keep putting your heart on the line.
Okay, number one, she is not Chelsea. That's because it's two white girls with blonde hair that call themselves Barbie, and I met them both in prison. Don't mean it's...
It's pretty much the same thing, you ask me.
It's not the same thing.
It is.
Am I living in Mom's house again?
You might be.
Am I without a car again?
You might.
Am I broke? No.
She took him for everything that he had. He was sending her his paycheck and not paying his own rent. And he had to move back home with me. And it just really hurt to see him go through that. Who loses everything that they got? The roof over their head.
Well, you do crazy things in the name of love. But I learned from that. If it wasn't for Chelsea,
If you learned from that, why did you go back to the prison inmate line looking for someone else?
It just happened that way, Mom. If it
It
wasn't...
doesn't just happen that way.
If it wasn't
you
for
have
her...
to willingly pick up a computer. This girl just wants to use you, okay? She told you that she went on that inmate line looking for someone to take them for their money.
And she said she wasn't expecting to find a relationship. She said I was one in a million.
How much money have you spent on her in a year and a half?
I don't know, Ma. Some grands.
How many grand?
20, 30, I guess.
Wow.
On what? When she has been incarcerated the whole time, on what?
Commissary and stuff, Ma.
That's a high price for love. That's all I can tell you. A very high price. I think that my son is in love with the idea of being in love. But I think it's 0% of being true love. And 100% a scam. I don't know why he just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. Know this. I'm watching her. I am watching her, okay?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my husband. We have had no physical contact with each other, so I don't know what to expect. All right, got Josh's stuff. Audra, I'm gonna change and then we're ready to go. We're getting close. Are you nervous? Yeah. Josh is just about to be released, hopefully. And I am feeling excited. I am happy. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm nervous-sided. Nervous and excited together. Nervous-sided. Seeing him after 2 years, this is finally it. How are you feeling?
I've never been taken to prison, so this would be a very interesting experience.
I am not allowed on prison grounds. because I'm on probation. So my friend Audra is driving up to the prison to bring him to me. It's not that bad. I'll be here being a pickle.
In the cold, you be a chilled pickle.
I'm going to be a very chilled pickle. I am wearing a pickle costume to pick up Josh. He has no idea about it. There was a meme. It's a literal dill pickle, and it has just this attitude on its face saying, I'm kind of a big dill. And ever since then, we just crack up over it. He knows I'm a dork, he appreciates it, and everyone can sit there and get all dolled up, but for me, I'm gonna cry my makeup off in 2 seconds, so there's no point in putting it on in the pickle costume. I don't think I can cry that off.
I think you'll be all right.
I think this looks like a good spot.
All right, well, I guess wish me luck then, Chief.
All right. It's finally here. Like, he's actually gonna be here today. Like, any minute. I am absolutely committed to Josh. I know in the time he's been in prison, I've spent well over $25,000 on him. Finally being free after 11 years. It's been so much that my hot water heater gave out, and I didn't get it fixed to make sure that I had money to send to Josh. But absolutely no part of me feels that Josh is using me. I think she might be coming. Ow! Oh, I'm down here in my pickle costume. Ow! Ow.
So he can get his pickle.
After the sacrifices that I've made, how much I gave up, my biggest fear is losing what we have. He's been in prison for so long. I don't know how he's gonna react when he gets out.
Where's he at?
This season on Love After Lockup.
Hey, babe.
Rain there is here, girl.
Is that her?
I've never been with my husband in the free world. It's just something I've been waiting for.
Dance for me.
That's all you get tonight.
When it comes to being sexual, I'm willing to try just about anything.
Here we go. Something just ain't right, man.
Why did you flush your wedding ring, Josh? Is this still what you want?
What are you gonna do if you get here and he doesn't show up this time?
He's gonna show up.
You wouldn't act like this if it was your child.
I raised my children right. You didn't.
You're a piece.
This chick you met online, I don't believe you.
Get out. Get that camera on my face.
I'm a trunk, dog. Call this bull, man.
He's gonna do something stupid, I promise.
Going to the garbage.
I don't care if you get a Russian bride.
What I look like, Donald Trump?